My name is Andréane and we're back.
Back here, 2021 season, starting in Canazei, which is one of the more beautiful places that we went to in recent years.
We're back, it's season 3 of Jank Files. We're in Canazei, where it all began. It all began here.
And yeah, Tommy's back to follow us for another round of Jank.
Quiet on set. Welcome to season 3, Jank Files.
Never mind, Chinese noodles in Italy. Please don't kick us out of the country.
Perfect. I'm a ninja, dude.
How many cats have you had this year, actually?
Oh, one. Dude, there's a sick kitty, man. Travel globally, pet locally.
Alan, Steve, Alan, Steve.
What's all good? And that's the way it is inside the hood. Warm days in the
First shakedown of the year, I'm feeling jittery.
to a player, but yo, I don't play. Good. And that's the way it is inside the hood. Warm days in the cold beer. I don't play. What's all good? And that's the way it is inside the hood.
Since last year, I personally worked on not freaking out about COVID.
Yeah, we haven't raced in a long time, and it's given us a lot of time to just train and train and train and train and train.
So 2021 was more just like, keep doing what you've been doing, because obviously it's working, and then just try to improve little areas. I didn't try to do anything crazy, didn't try to change too much. Luckily, like, we're on the same bike that can win a race. The team's all the same, so like, I really feel like I've improved little things, but everything else remains the same, so I imagine that I can do just as well as 2020.
This is probably one of the coolest places I've ever been, I think. Like, the mountains are absolutely insane.
Ciao, ciao.
First practice day, we just finished stage 1. A little frustrating for me actually, because I rode in some tape, it got caught in my wheel and like went into my brake, so I had no rear brake for roughly half the stage, which was actually quite annoying.
As far as European venues go, this one was definitely a favorite of 2019. And the dirt's just so nice here. It's kind of like home. It's quite duffy, and the traction's almost perfect because it's not too wet, it's not too dry, and trails are soft, rooty, rocky, and I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely a little bit more awkward and weird, but those turns at the top of that stage might be the best turns in Europe.
Go.
We're here with Jesse Melamed's Rocky Mountain Altitude. This year, Ride Wrap surprised everyone on the team with their own custom wrap. So Jesse loves F1, so there's race cars everywhere, along with other little individualized pieces. It's also running custom reform saddles. So those are all custom made for each person's behind.
All the riders are on Rocky Mountain altitudes this year with Fox suspension and seat posts, and we've got full Shimano components for the rest of it, and then also race face, bar stem, and turbine wheel sets covered with Maxxis tires and Cushcore inserts.
Oh, we're excited! We're ready!
rental blow.
Wasn't quite up to speed this weekend. Just kind of had like some consistently mediocre stage result. I hope I can get it back up there. Just like, yeah, I guess first couple days in Europe, and just like I felt like I was riding solid, but just like not quite committing to some of the corners. Basically, like my brain was like, don't crash here versus rail this corner or something, you know. So
I like started stage 1, road somewhat clean, the track was blown out, and I was like, oh, am I braking too much? Usually the first race is not my best race, so that, and then rode stage 2, had a little bit of a moment, rode it with my shock locked out. Then I came to the pits and I asked Tara, like, do you think I'm top 10? Do you know if I'm top 10 in stage 1? And she was like, yes. So I was like, okay, maybe I checked the results. So I did check the results. I saw I was 3rd on stage 1, 2nd on stage 2. And I was like, damn. Because it's just been a long winter. So I've been carrying a lot of doubts around because last year it didn't really click for me. And yeah, I ended up 4th behind the French army. Flying the flags for the other nations.
Riding at home is fun and I love it and it's casual, but I just love being like inside the race tape and like you just ride at this level, you're so focused, you practice it so you know like enough of it to be like on it, and just such a good feeling of riding fast and having a good time, and I loved it. Like here was really fun, it was a good mix of pedaling and lift stages so we could do a lot of descending. The trails were really fun, the weather held out for us, which was nice, and just had a really good day.
How we first met was all on my mental, was all on my mental, was all on my mental. How we first met was all on my mental.
Tommy, you want some? Top it, right here.
race number 2 of the doubleheader weekend. We got the pro stage coming up. It's a new stage format, I guess, for 2021. We get to do a practice run and then go straight back up and race it. Looks like there might be a little bit of weather coming in. There's a couple rolls of thunder. Let's see how it goes.
I was 26th in the stage yesterday, so the goal of the day was to claw back as much time as I could. I raced stage 2 and I was just, everyone told me it was peanut buttery in the off camber, and at the top I was just like, it'll be different for me. I can do it. And now, yeah, like pretty much the same as everyone. I crashed trying to set up for a line, and then I got back on and I crashed again, and I literally walked out of that off camber turn. Got a front brake change super quickly, had enough time to get back up to 3, but I was pretty worried, so went pretty hard up to 3 to like have time to burn in my brake at the top of the stage. Everything worked out perfect. And then stage 4, the tank was starting to be pretty empty, but ended up being my best stage result of the day with 5th, so some points for the overall because the Queen stage too, so hey, I ended up 8 overall at the end. I think that's pretty good, going from 26 to 8. Damage control.
Yeah, pretty tentative on round 1. Kind of didn't love those feelings, those sensations, so kind of just told myself that I should probably trust myself a bit more than I did on the first round. So kind of my goal was just, yeah, trust my skills, that I wasn't gonna like wash a front tire or crash or anything, and that was kind of the mantra of the day today and yesterday on the pro stage. ended up 16th, which was 15 spots better than last round 1, so pretty good. Love to be back in the top 10 and on the podium, so.
I don't know, I'm pretty upset. Like, I rode well. It was just like, just the fine line I was just missing in a tiny bit. Like, all my crashes were not in tech bits. It was like on like transitional corners, like onto a road. I was like, good, like ready to pedal and then just like washed it. Like no big crashes, just everything was just like lay down in the dirt. And I did that like 3 times on that last stage, and so I rode well outside of that, and it's nice to be 4th with things to work on, but it sucks to be 2 seconds from 3rd. But I mean, I got 3rd at the last race, so like I know I'm there. Not winning, so I'm not happy.
Cheers! Cheers, guys! Good to be back.